What's up guys, welcome back. It's been a hot minute since we've done a YouTube video, but yeah, we're pretty much keen to jump back into things. Yeah, we just, I just have people DMing me a lot, asking when the vlogs are coming back and stuff like that, and like why we stopped doing it. We just stopped because it was just like heaps going on, like with drifting and behind the scenes, you know, like work and stuff like that, and it just becomes another job that we just sort of couldn't get on top of. We're trying to just focus on driving and stuff, and it still was wasn't like, you know, we weren't getting the best results, so it's sort of like it's a downer on doing the vlogs. But we're back now. We're gonna try and keep the vlogs consistent and videos and stuff. I'm wanting to just make them just of mainly driving, so it's not too boring. But with my car, the S15, there's a lot of changes I want to make to the car, so we're gonna, our plan is to focus on getting all those done this year, just because it's, the cost of everything is so expensive. We've got to try and like, you know, I'm just gonna do it as I can afford to, but there's heaps I want to do, which I'll go over in other videos, but yeah, it was mainly after we had our big fire at Bay Park, well, I left the fuel cap with the fuel cell. Just a stupid mistake that was made by me just before qualifying. I topped up the fuel, which it didn't even really need topping up, and we have a site lid that we open to check how full the tank is. I left that one off, dumb mistake, and then that caused just heaps of burnt damage and stuff, but we managed to wrangle it all together to get in a qualifying run for Bay Park. But yeah, it was just, it was dramas, like we got an electric water pump on it, that stopped working, the fan stopped working, so halfway through my run it ends up hitting a temperature cut. It's just too hot. But yeah, we got one in the bank, and I'll drop that video in now of when it caught fire, and then second qualifying run, which was like half an hour, 45 minutes after that run. We had enough time to get it, you know, dodged up to get us through another lap safely. I'll drop that video now.
S15 of Ra Hader from Aotearoa 7-2 Motorsport, and there it is, right up on that ledge. He's grazing the wing up against the wall, Ra Hader. And talking about qualifier, he has a big fire coming out the back of that, and that is huge. He's going to have to get to the fire crew ASAP. And they're going to have to, so he's gone right up there. He's in the best place to be. And we're, okay, they're coming straight over now, and what's Ra doing? He's running away from this. He's like, I'm on fire. All right, so, come on. So there were some fire extinguishers right next to where you can see them in the background.
He needs to get into the cab as well, possibly. No. Yeah, they do.
So big problems for Ra Hader. That looks like a fuel issue of some sort. Ra looking absolutely fantastic in practice all day.
It's literally lit up. So what's happened?
It would be probably one of my favourite cars.
How does he go from emptying 5 fire extinguishers to being out there on track? And the thing looked like he'd, what was it, Romain Grosjean?
So we'll take a look at what happened a little earlier. This is what the outcome was for the first of Ra's qualifying runs, and boom, up in flames she goes.
It's the pun that keeps giving back. Qualifier, he was on fire, and let's see what Ra can do. He's currently sitting on a 1-point score. He needs to post a lap, and oh, he's already touching the wall. Great, he's just going insane out there. There's Ra Hader. He comes through, he sets himself up into the teardrop. He's a little bit off, but he works the rear of the car up. Gets back on the gas again. He's going to fly under the Mimico banners, and he'll make his way back up. Ra, hold on to this, mate. Hold on to this. This gets you in the main game. It's shallow, but who cares? He's gone from a 1-point run to potentially in the main game.
So you can see the angle of the wing there. Now, was
after that we went into the top 24 with Zach C2. It was all good. The car was feeling all good, and then on my lead run, I done a chase run with Zach. And as you can see in that video, he was, not on the best line, which is quite normal. So we chased it through.
And what I can also tell you is there's a brand new radiator in there, and it's only got in there about not even 5 minutes ago. He's barely made the line. Yeah, he's had no practice this morning, doesn't know what's happening in this track. Ra, in the words of Ra Hader, as always, just send it. Chasing down Zach Antics here. Zach Zayden from out of the Hawke's Bay up against the Rotorua, the qualifier S15 up against the Drift Antics S15. And it's a good start to the battle from both these drivers.
Well, he should be getting quali battler now. Qualifier on the door, can he get through? And he's running that short line so he can get right up on him. They're side by side coming out of the final turn here. A great lead battle, a lead run though by Zach Zayden. And
we chased it through. That seemed all good, and then when we come around for my lead, that's when shit hit the fan. I think because the way I was doing it, I was throwing it like doing like a little mungie and then back right on the gas, and then I'll do a little handbrake and then fly into the corner. And just before that run, I said I'm going to tame it back on the edges of 5–10%, just because I felt as though I was getting too deep in the wall, and I was, sometimes they can't work. Sometimes it doesn't work in your favour. So they can mark it as a wheel off sort of thing if you're just sitting it in the wall. So I think in my head I try to tame it back a bit, and just when I went to throw it back the other way to get on the wall and then put the handbrake, I wasn't completely sideways where the handbrake would work, and I just yanked on the handbrake and just no one home and just didn't lock the back wheel.
On it. We were calling top 24 battles. Ra's radiator was still on his way back to the track. So, problems from Hader there. Late initiation.
Okay, so I think that's probably going to be a cut and dry victory in the other. Oh, look, the rest of the car's coming off. He tried to burn the top of it last night, the back of it, and anything else that's left is gone. But that big straight line moving into the first turn is probably going to be enough to extinguish the qualifier's dreams. Qualifier, it's a company who looks after all the alarm systems. That's where the big sort of mistake was. We're not looking at the chase car right now, we're actually looking at the lead car. And I know that Qualifier was so happy with essentially their man being out there and taking all that sunshine glow that they actually came up and donated, gifted, sponsored 10 fire extinguishers to the team here, because they thought, well, just in case we decide to come on full time with Ra Hader, the Qualifier team.
Just didn't lock the back wheels up. Like further inspections showed that after the fire we did have some mounted brake lines, but they weren't super bad, but it might have been enough to change the way the handbrake reacted. But I pulled it how I would usually pull it, but didn't lock up, and I kept pulling it where I could have, just the heat of the moment, I should have just stabbed the clutch or something. But yeah, I did it, and then pretty much that just threw the talent. But we're just looking at it as a blessing maybe, because we're still fighting dramas with fuses blowing, water pump not working, fans cutting out, one fan not working, or they weren't working to their full potential, so the car was still getting hot. So if we went through, we don't know, we might have ended up cooking the motor or something, I don't know. That's how I was just thinking of it anyway. But yeah, I'm just trying to keep this one short and sweet. Just a bit of an update on this car, and like the damages I've already stripped it. We got back that Saturday night, and then I think it was like a couple of days later I just stripped everything out because I wanted to get the extinguisher dust out, which I ended up getting it all out. We blew it out for hours at the track, and I blew it out when we got back. There's still heats in it. Got it up on the stands and water blasted it all out. Cleaned up all the tank and all the other bits and pieces that I think are savable. The fuel pumps sit under the tank, so they didn't actually get any damage. There was just damage to the wiring loom, which we have spreadsheets and stuff all on our loom, so when Lance gets a chance I'll go down and show him which ones are damaged and we get those all rewired. We destroyed the 2 fans, we destroyed the brand new radiator from Phoenix, so we got another one from Nick who was the wrong one, so we cable tied that in literally like minutes before our top 24 battle was there. You know, the boys are still filling it up, they're all lined up to go out. What else? Yeah, it's just like held all the paint off, these burnt brake lines and the filler line that was mounted. Yeah, just stuff like that. Fuel lines and stuff were mounted, PTFE lines. So yeah, it wasn't good. But yeah, we managed to clean it all up and get it all ready. So this year I want to focus on getting all the, I want to do this. We're running Weisberg in the front now, we're running Weisberg rear setup. I want to get a different gearbox. We had the GeForce 101A, which I've now sold onto a Mega now. So we need to get a new gearbox. The clutch is destroyed. I think what mainly what that was from was the last 2 events we done with Drift Wars, when Sean had engine drama with his car, so Sean Ponchos, so he ended up using this. He ended up winning the event, but in Drift Wars, the amount of battles you have is like you make it to the finals you got to literally battle for every position. So we both drove it, so we both pretty much done a round where we made it to the finals. Sean actually did it, and I did too in my category, but I wasn't like the losers category. And then we done, you know, a few weeks later it was Bay Park, and then yeah, it was just full scene there. So yeah, we need a gearbox, clutch. We need to tidy up all this bar and stuff. I want to get Russell from RPM Fabrications and stuff like that, but yeah, he is quite busy, and I do want to try and learn how to do all this sort of stuff to a level, you know. So it's all like breaking there. This is bent up from hitting the wall. But yeah, I think when we took the runs, most of the hit from the especially sessions we were doing after we got taken out. Yeah, so we broke a traction arm from hitting the wall, we stuffed a few rims. So yeah, there's just a lot of tidying up to do. I want to change the way the intercooler piping's all done. And new suspension, because that stuff's like, some of it's, you know, mismatched stuff. There's stuff out of my old car, other people's cars, just after we bench shit, we just swap it around. And it's real basic BC, so I need the 3-ways and stuff like that. And spend this year getting it all ready, and then next year driving it heaps. Maybe not doing any competition events, maybe the odd one here and there, or maybe around the D1. And then the following year, get into something more serious. When we've got a lot more seats on under our back, we're not changing so much things every round. But yeah, that's the plan with that car. We do have other missions and stuff that I will keep you updated with as we go through. Yeah, but it's just, you know, working with our budget and stuff like that, so I don't want to promise too much and can't deliver. But yeah, we want to do other things. Maybe build like a practice car that's cheap, but yeah, cheap and drift cars don't really go together anymore. But yeah, we want to do stuff like that, maybe work on other people's cars, and just get as much footage as we can till we're driving again. Ideally, that's all I want to do is drive, get better as a driver, and then we want to do some competition stuff. I don't know whether it's here or somewhere else, but yeah, that's the plan anyway for now. But yeah, we'll try to keep the vlogs consistent, you know, maybe one a week or one every 2 weeks. Hopefully, we've got enough content and stuff like that. I don't want to bore you guys too much. Just like I said, I was trying to keep it short and sweet, but it already feels like it's dragged on a bit more than I thought. But yeah, we'll just we'll tick away at this as we can, and buy new parts and stuff like that as we go. And yeah, pretty much get it ready to be a like a good competitive car, which I think it is now, but it could be a bit better. But yeah, if there is any content or anything, yeah, just throw it out there, or if you want to know anything, something I could catch on on the vlogs, just let me know, and I'll try my best to do that. But yeah, yeah, if you just give us a subscribe, that helps us out heaps. Like, comment, share if you can. Like, all that if you can, I understand. But yeah, we're here. We're going to try and make shit happen. And yeah, I'll try and keep you updated as we go as much as possible. Sure.